CEO, okay. Matt Melka and Thomas Costera, they recommended Dieter to speak here because they work together and they know that Mailer Direct has also all sorts of personalization systems. And that's in the title. It's a very promising title. Targeting consumer groups with new marketing technologies of individualization and digital watermark marketing. Excuse me. So this is a big promise, and I hope you will give us all the answers what we are looking for. One more thing, little housekeeping thing. You got a list on your table. For the workshop groups. We'll explain later what we mentioned here and what you can do with it. Please go ahead. Do you need a microphone? Or?
No.
Okay, good.
So first of all, many thanks for the invitation. And sorry, my challenge was not the geographical distance, like coming from Mumbai. But my challenge was that I left late this morning the Oktoberfest, as we had the customers event yesterday evening. I hope I will speak loudly enough.
It's a short night then.
All right. So, Mailer Direct, I will give you a few seconds an overview of the company, and later on I will present you technology of full color individualization, especially for higher consumer groups, bigger consumer groups, and thanks to DAI, I don't need to explain something about loyalty bonus programs anymore. And again, thanks, I don't need to mention that print still works. But the second part will also give you an idea of the evolution that is going around the digital market, in that case, the mobile market. So we do understand us as a partner for you, for your companies, to offer the most successful technologies to attract consumers. That's what we express here, and you will get the presentation later on for sure. Our company is divided in three business units. It's direct mail, dialogue service, and document service. In the direct mail business, we do all this personalization, digital printing, finishing, all this printing stuff. In the dialogue service, it's more the online marketing services, and the document is a part that's maybe not of interest here. That's the output of documents for big insurance companies or telcos. We are located in, way around. Okay. We are located, I don't know why this is not working, but with two production sites, one in Germany, one in the Czech Republic, and we have sales offices from France to the UK, Sweden, Austria, Netherlands, and in our partnership with Dominanta in Poland as well. So here you just have an overview of these locations. We are talking about roughly 1,000 employees, and as our shareholder from 2007 on is the Austrian Post AG. Just a little bit more overview. All the red flags you can see here are showing where we are doing services in their value chain, but we are totally independent working from them. And I hope one day they will understand better our business and customers. So that's just about the company briefly. innovative CRM solutions. I give you an overview with a few customer cases, and I'll start with another bonus program. It was shown in Dai's part as well as the German loyalty program. Payback is the biggest one in Germany. 61% of German households are using Payback, and they have started late last year in Poland as well, very, very successfully, and they will launch their loyalty program in India this year. So about the developments, about the needs for companies like this, we have heard from Dai all the background, but we are delivering to a company like this solutions how can we attract consumers with more targeting them, with more individualization, yeah? How can you bring this on paper? And here we are working together with all the big suppliers like Kodak, HP, or Xerox, as we are in Europe, let's say, the testing company of all these big suppliers. What you see here is a discount coupon that is sent out 12 times a year with more than 11.4 million print runs, and in the red circle you can see these are all the cards that are individualized, yeah? And this in full color on normal paper and with normal speed, because if you think about such a big audience, yeah, you can imagine we are talking about high cost. Okay, and here you see barcodes as well. That is not a big thing, and the let's say advantages I think Dai has explained already in the audience. Yves Rocher is another case I would like to present to you, as this company is also direct marketing driven in an enormous way. In their database, and here only for Germany, we're talking about more than 4 million customers. They have really worked hardly to develop their consumer behaviorship in a way that they combine the, let's say, purchasing development with picture collections, with pictures about the most preferred products of the individual consumer. And this finally is looking like this. I have samples with me if somebody is interested. You see here this lady, Miss Wagner, for example, likes cream for the skin. The other lady here, Miss Schmidt, is more using eau de cologne. This lady here, a cream, what's that, hand cream, and this is mascara or something like that. But here we are talking about roughly 4 million print runs, and these 4 million are individualized in 7,000 versions. Yeah. You need to know they have the addresses, they have their customer or purchasing history, and they combine this with all their different picture database. And here we are really talking about a high level of IT knowledge. we are doing different campaigns with them. That's another example with 12 items that are changing. Yeah. One copy to the next one. That's really one-to-one marketing. And why? Because we're not talking about 30% higher response rate. No, we are talking about 30% greater purchasing rate. Compared and benchmarked with the traditional way to send out to everybody the same. Yeah? And that's a clear development we see in the market, that individualization is working so much more successful. Mona, that's a well-known mail order company for fashion in Germany, has also thought about this new approach, and here they do not have the idea to go into the most preferred product, but they use the recommendation marketing. And so that does mean if a lady, for example, has bought a blouson last time, she will now get, as a recommendation, several ideas of trousers. Yeah. You see everything here in this red circle is individualized, and the next lady gets another one, the next customer the other one. And that's not only with this sheet in text and picture, it's also with the flyers that are totally different. This is not a big thing in digital printing. We are talking about 5,000 or 10,000 consumers. Yeah? But if we are talking about 100,000 or 11 million, that's a big difference. Again, and these figures we have tested now more than 25 times compared to the traditional way they are always doing in parallel. Here we have a 50% higher response rate with this individual approach. DM is the leading drugstore chain in Austria, Germany, and the CEE countries. And together with the agency of DM, DM and us, we are building up for them a little bit the same as I have shown you with eCrochet, database not only in their purchasing history, but also with different articles they would like to combine. And in this case, they have used their customer magazine, and we have worked out a special cover, for example, a sales push cover that is also using this full color individualization, and some fancy things like a special advertising space. We call it the sliding door cover. Yeah. And this was an enormous success. They have saved a lot of money because they changed from an unpersonalized distribution to a personalized distribution, and with the usage of the special items, then it got so, let's say, much known and hip, and they have a result that is related to this magazine. If this magazine is going out, purchasing rate of customers is going 10% up. Additionally, after they have seen what we can do together, they also thought about their mailing campaigns, and additionally we have worked out for them a new, we call it paperless self-mailing product. What's also running much more better on one hand, but on the other hand, it saves money, and that's important in that business as well. Yeah, and last but not least, not a multi or partner program, but a single program. That's the FunCraft program. FunCraft is the daughter company of Pig and Kloppenborg, a retailer in fashion, very known in Europe. And here we are doing all the service in the bank. Means we have here the general contractorship for the card management, data management, output fulfillment, and also call center management. So just to give you an overview of this range, and here we are also using the current utilization. That's quite interesting. I mean, from our perspective, companies like Loyalty or mail order companies have started with that, but the retailers that are now with the internet going more and more in sales per distance as well, are also building up data histories. That is, let's say, in my mind, a revolution compared to 2-3 years ago. There's really something changing. So, just to give you here an idea, if you have any technical question or any other need to see some samples, I don't want to take all this paper back with me here. So, the next part is not really print related. Yes, it is. It is the connection between the online and the offline world. And here, I was in the UK last December and have visited a customer of mine, and he has shown me something. I thought, wow, that's really something that will enter the market as I am involved in the mobile market for more than 10 years, and QR coding has started 6 years ago, and we have done a lot in this. So I was interested in that technology and went to Spain. So the one here from Spain, I can give him a good contact as well in Spain to a company that's called Aqua Mobile, and they have started this, what I will show you, and we are a licensed partner of them. So yes, print is traditional and online is in that have changed the world in the last 20 years. But that's as I said, it's coming much more faster than the online development. So what does all this mean for new media marketing? Yes, print is a push media, but it is still working. We have a big mail order house in Germany that has stopped his printed campaigns more than 80%, only for 1 month, and then they came back. That was not working. You cannot change from 1 second to the other your consumer group. But these changes in consumer behavior are leading to more and more multi-channel campaigns. And print combined with online, that can give a new approach and can engage the customers much more better, and will do especially the younger target groups. That's what I just mentioned, using customer behavior to read what customers want individually. That's what you have seen. And this is what I am talking now about. That is that consumers are using different media likely in parallel today. Suppose we could combine all these media channels in one. Yeah, that's what you all know or most of this QR coding. Yeah, there is an acceptance, but we see one thing. This nice creative thing here, not really liked by creative directors, marketing directors, and consumers as well. It's looking technically, and technique is a barrier for the consumer. So, yeah, everybody of us knows this, but I have to stress now all the QR code fans. Because the totally different thing is the development with the apps. Yeah? It's not seen as a technical thing, as something that is complicated. No, everybody is using it easily. And why? Because it has to do with gaming, it's leisure, it's fun, and it's hip and new stuff, and it's very, very easy. So, what do we say? QR code, it's an evolution. QR code, it has started with this, yeah, but now we have new technologies, yeah. We also talk about augmented reality, yeah. We know all what Google is doing, yeah. That's another system that will also come up in this area. I'm pretty sure we will see a big development in the next 1 to 2 years in this field. Click to See is one solution. What is Click to See? Click to See is an app for free. You can download on your smartphone with click2see.com. And this is the reader. And in your printed material, you can use the so-called digital watermark. That means in your normal picture, here are algorithms, means digital watermarks embedded, you do not see. And so the picture is not destroyed and you don't need any ugly code or something like this anymore. How this is working, I will show you now. Just have a look at this video. Do we have some music here as well? You see here the magazine. Of the Dunlop and some other samples where we already have used it are, for example, catalogs for touristics. If you see here one page with I don't know which hotel in the Caribbean, you can have another video behind that gives you much more information compared to what you have on the left side. Here, print is limited simply. Yeah. This I have with me now. That's a new ad from Fiat. And Fiat has used this technology for their new 500 Twin Air. Promoted with Click to See, and there's video behind that. Also, you can use the dialogue with the dealer, and you can go here for a free ride with your mobile. The same Audi, for example, has tested in Greece with their A1 campaign, and it was very, very successful. Now think about catalogs, yeah, mail order business, yeah. You see this jacket, and you're interested, you just use Click to See, you are immediately in the web shop, and you can buy. You don't need to search or anything. It's a very, very fast way, and just another example, Heineken has used it, for example, that's an example from Spain for a marketing campaign. Here it was the newspaper Marca, what is the sports newspaper in Spain, and on page 23, not really promoted, only a small ad where you could win 2 tickets for a game with Real Madrid. Yeah. But there was not a big promotion behind. In 4 hours, 500 people that have never heard before from Click to See have downloaded the app and have participated in this marketing campaign. They have collected some consumer data for sure. Telephone number, email address, something like that. And Heineken really is using it now, not only in Spain, in this case, is also going to other countries where Click to See is has already started. The best example is this magazine, just to give you an idea. That's a car magazine in Spain, Auto Facil. They have started in June last year with Click to See. In the meantime, each of their titles uses this technology, and they have grown 38%. Condé Nast, for example, is using it now in their travel magazine. Here I have an ad from the Westin Hotel Group, yeah, and really nice ad, and nobody wanted to have a QR code here in it, yeah. So they decided to use the Click to See technology, and it's the same. You have then a video of this Westin Hotel in Greece in it, and you can get more information and can go into dialogue directly via your mobile. So yeah, we do have the license for the German-speaking countries. What can I tell you more? We just heard about reporting. That's possible for sure. And what we have here, it reaches new target groups, and it's raising an innovative image for sure. Customers that we are working with now, I would say, are more these customers that want to be first movers. Yes. Payback, for example, will combine their new app with their printed material now via Click to See. As they say, wow, we do have the app, we do have our printed material, but if we could link this, yeah, that can give much more better acceptance and can learn our consumers better to use this way as well. I mean, they also want to come a little bit away from the printed things, yeah. Sure. So we do offer here our technology as well, but it can be also used in other, let's say, printing companies, or in all printing methods. You can use it in Rotocravia, in Offset, in Flexo. As a new good example, Antonio Banderas, everybody of you know, yeah? He owns a nice wine company in Spain, and he had the idea to put Click to See on all his labels. Yeah. Now, when you drink this wine and you have your colleagues or your friends with you, yeah, you can show them, hey, here, Antonio Banderas will explain us now how this wine is made and what the region behind is, and if it's the last bottle, you can order the next ones. Really fancy, really fancy. Just to give you a little bit more details, we are not talking about, say, only the iPhones. We are also talking about Blackberries, about Androids, whatever. The only thing is not everybody has devices that came out this year or last year. There's still existing a slightly user group with mobiles from 3 or 2 years ago, and not each of them have a good autofocus. Not to discriminate them, here we do offer also a service that's called Text to See, and it's integrated in this. That means if your camera is not using Click to See, or it's not working, you have here a short code you just put in, and it's working as well. Okay, what about the cost? Yeah, I mean, for the consumer, we are talking about the mobile phone charge in terms of flat rate, not a big thing anymore. And in terms of the business customers, we talk about low license costs that are depending on the number of digital watermarks you are using per year. So if you would like to get more information about, just have a look on www.clicktosee.com, and there you will find a lot of examples and possibilities. And I also will give you one of these magazines, and then you can test it. But you should have a little bit light in the room, yeah. Because if not, the camera in the mobile is not working. Okay, I hope you have heard a little bit about new technology that is coming up and that is already used by this or that customer. And many thanks.
Thank you very much. Peter. No German cookies. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
I'm now maybe 45 years in the business, and every year I think, you know, these new technologies, this must be the latest developments. But I was absolutely surprised by your brilliant example you give here. Maybe some younger people say, I've seen this before, but I never did. So thank you very much. I kindly invite Martin.
So you have, nowadays you have accessoires like a handbag, a little sausage dog, and also the bottle. So position it as a fashion drink and as an accessoire. So it could be as well designed by, for example, designed by Dolce & Gabbana or whatever like that. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, it's for us. It's normal that it's sustainable. It's a standard to have sustainable packaging, and of course the company should be sustainable. Rory had Rory had a really good idea about the packaging and the bottle.
So crazy here.
Yes.
Because there's you know, it's hard to get 9, 10 flavors in the shops and stuff, and the water is very hard to transport. It's heavy, it's big, takes a lot of space, and shelf space for 9, 10 flavors is very high. And we made a new one. We call it Pop Plop. Okay, because it's something to do with soda pop and plop. I'll explain this to you now. on the label, we say it has 9 flavors. And there's a little package on the label there. And in this package, there's like maybe 9 little tablets with the flavor. So you have all flavors on the label, and you can open this little package. It's really thin like this, and you just pop it in the plop there, and you can take your banana, you can take pineapple, you can take cherry, apple, beer, and pizza. Or, now if you get creative on this one, everybody can mix their flavors, like you can make cherry pizza. Cherry pineapple pizza. Go for it. Now, you're getting to the ecological, sustainable, takes takes a lot of energy to transport water. You're using a lot of oil to transport water. You got to keep it cold in the store. You got to get it there. It's heavy. And now we just have this little bag, and you just put the flavor in it. It's very light. Like the lady can have these in the handbag, and the flavor's already in there, and you just have to add water. So you can take it with you to the disco, and when you run out of money for drinks, you can go to the ladies' room and just add some water and have a nice fruit juice. And if you have a bottle of vodka in your pocket, you can also mix and match. So,
just one thing to add, if that's okay, because I've already seen what we're looking into. To start to get it in the market in the temporary store, so people are eager to have it. So you only have temporary stores in different cities, and so everybody wants to have it.
Yeah.
There must be much more, but you can tell us later.
Table number 2. How about you?
Yeah, Joe.
Well, we agree with table number 1. We agree on the biodegradable package. We've seen a lot with the packaging into the oceans, all the plastic bottles. So the plastic bottles, they gotta go. No more plastic bottles. We believe in things like the cartons, the Tetra Paks, also for water. And we also hate the sports cap, so it's got to go also. If you are going to the gas station and get a bottle of water, or in our Tetra Pak of water, and there's a sports cap on it, it takes you half an hour with one hand to get it open. And then when you have it open, you have to suck like a baby to get the water out. So we hate it. We think it would be very interesting to have a sample expander on the POS, on the point of sales, so people can taste the different flavors. And especially in the introduction period, it would be nice to have people coming in and tasting the different flavors. And we think with the positioning, it would be interesting to focus on what is good for you in your life. And I found out today that it's good to drink 2 liters of water a day. So that's about 6 glasses or something.
No, you drink beer.
Yes, that's for the flavors, maybe an idea. But it would be interesting to have a package with a small window in it, with marks, with the 6 glasses measured, so you know that you've drunk your 6 glasses a day. Or maybe make smaller 6-packs, so you can just squeeze one in and throw the package in the back of your car, and then after an hour you take the second one. And as a name, we would stay really down to earth and position with low pricing and call it just basic water with a small flavor. So in the packaging, I will give you the paper later on. We made the flavor like a real small item on the package, and just focus on the water part and the basicness of it. You need it every day.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the color, if it is cherry, so the Tetra Pak could be colored cherry. So So each of the different flavors could have different colors, but you still call it basic water. So that
Okay.
No, but it's almost like they do it in the ladies' room.
Okay, thank you. Table 2, table 3. How are you?
Bottle. I think there's an issue with the bottle. It's too big. It's not consistent with on-the-go or convenience. And I think we'd probably recommend a smaller bottle. Sports cap, I think there's an issue with that. I think there's an issue in that it sends the wrong message. I think it sends a sports message, and we don't think this is a sports drink in that sense. So dealing with the audience, we're going to go more niche or more focused. We think it should be targeted at women. And I think we're getting into the mindset of a woman who may normally indulge herself with a fizzy drink or coffee, but who recognises that a natural refreshment of water. So I think we probably have a bias to females who prefer to make a healthier life choice and feel good about themselves as well. So that's our clear focus on the target audience. I think the issue as regards the usage or the rational usage is it's actually more enjoyable than plain water, obviously because it's got a hint of fruit in it. And from an emotional point of view, it makes me feel good about myself and refreshes me. So there's a bit of self-gratification. I think when people are going to use this, probably everyday occasions, but particularly when they're on the go or just want to unwind. But then we've got a positioning.
Yeah, so our sort of position idea is for women with a taste for life. So it implies this sort of, wanting to be healthy about your life, putting fluid into your body, the right type of fluid, which is always going to be water. But with a taste for life, gives that extra lifestyle dimension, and the taste obviously is inherent in the product. We've got some name ideas as well. I haven't settled on a total winner yet, but it goes from names that actually imply a sense of life, such as things like Natura. Thank you. Natura, so it's sort of like it's partly obscure, but you can sort of read into that as you will. Or we have ones that are a bit more focused on the proposition or the positioning. One which we like is essence. Because obviously in the description of the taste element, it's an essence. It has an essence of flavour. And then a spin on that could be, and I might not pronounce this correctly, but it's essence. So it's like, it sounds like essence, but the O at the start is the French for water.
Water sense.
Yeah. As for packaging concepts, as we're focusing on our female audience, we're thinking of taking the bottle shape and reflecting the female form into the actual shape itself. So there's a hint of natural beauty built into the product. What we also notice is when you seal the products together in at the point of sale, if you're not looking properly, they all just look like water, because the packaging itself, the label elements, is sort of just banded around the plastic. So we thought we'd break with convention and actually put the fruit element, the version of it, actually hard printed onto the outer of the plastic. So what you could actually get is a design that sort of wraps and spins and curls around the product to the point where there's actually no label on the packet. So you can see right through the product, and in doing so, it's as if you can almost see the product, the fruit, actually in the bottle. Okay. I think we're going to have some sort of mechanical cap, because obviously you need to close it and store it in the car or something, or in your handbag, because I think there's also some European health regulations on cap design. So yeah, that's our package concept.
Thank you very much.
Glory! Switzerland. Everybody Thank you.